Hey everybody, John 21, John chapter 21. Jesus comes back after his resurrection, and he shows up for his fisherman friends. He's waiting on the shore, and he provides a pretty amazing miracle with some fish. Right? But they come back, and he has a charcoal fire ready for them and a meal of fish and bread, and they have that meal together. And then he has a conversation with Peter. And it seems like the last time I remember a charcoal fire and people kind of hanging around it was at a really, really dark time for Peter, especially, because it was when Peter, denied Jesus 3 times. I can't imagine what Peter was hauling around with him in his heart and his soul at that point, what kind of guilt or what kind of darkness there must have been when you stab your best friend. You stab the one that you were giving your life over to in the back at one of the darkest moments of when Jesus was heading to the cross. And so, I like calling this passage that starts in 21, verse 15, the rehabilitation of Peter. How about that? I think it's really amazing that one of the things that Jesus does when he comes back is to put that forgiveness into action by showing this kind of generosity and forgiveness and love towards one of his own who betrayed him. And he comes back, Jesus, the God of second and third chances. Thank you, Jesus, because it gives me hope, right? This passage about the times I have hurt Jesus, betrayed Jesus, denied Jesus with what I thought, said, or done in unloving ways, unforgiving ways. And Jesus comes back and he just asks, do you love me? That's what he does. He says, yes. Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these other disciples? And Peter says, yes, Lord, you know that I love you. You know I do. And then feed my lambs, Jesus told him. I think that's really actually kind of amazing. He doesn't say, well, work a lot harder and confess a lot more, Peter, and you'll feel better about yourself, right? You'll feel the love. But he says, you go feed other people. You go feed the Jesus family. And then Jesus repeated the question, Simon, son of John, do you love me? Yes, Lord. Peter said, you know that I love you. You know I do. Then take care of my sheep. Don't just confess and then say a prayer, Peter, but go. Go. Love other people. Forgive other people. Find peace and community with other people. Because when he's talking about like feed my lambs and things, I don't think he means just give them a sandwich, right? Or give them some chips. But it seems this feeding is this spiritual life that we share together in forgiveness and sacrificial love and generosity. Again, forgiveness and grace, that there's something about that feeds us. Right? So once more, he asked him, Simon, son of John, do you love me? You get it? 3 times denied, 3 times to show the love. Peter was grieved that Jesus asked the question a 3rd time. I think I might be kind of grieved too. It's Jesus, how many times do I have to say this? I love you, right? He said, Lord, you know everything, and you know that I love you. And Jesus said, then feed my sheep. Just want to leave it there for today because I just find that stunning. I really do. And that's been what's happened in my life. Jesus, I love you, and I confess, and I need that forgiveness, and I need your peace. Okay, Dan, then why don't you go and feed my lambs, take care of my sheep? Why don't you get together with other Jesus sheep and talk about it? Why don't you show your love for me and your love for them and your love for yourself by gathering together, right, and sharing the Jesus life? And therein you will find your healing, your peace, your love. I know that you love me. But show it by going and loving other people. And frankly, that has been my experience. The things that I've carried around, the guilt that I've carried around, and I've confessed to Jesus, there's something that happens. There's something that happens when I go and get with the other lambs and the other sheeps in Jesus' family, and I get to know Jesus better. I get more real with the other sheep. I'm accepted by the other sheep for who I am. And I, in the process, grow to be more like Jesus. And I think there's something profound in that. Dan, do you love me? Yeah, I do, Jesus. Then go get together with the other sheeps, right? And show it. Wow. So pray on that. I want to talk more about what that means maybe in the next video, but that's a life changer for me. You take care. God bless. Love you, and I'll see you. Bye.